Good morning, everybody. It's 10 a.m. It's Sunday morning. And you know what that means. It's time for the Dennis and Laura Pancake Breakfast Oh, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Wow.
Oh, that flapjack.
He is so excited some days.
Some days more than others. I mean,
So excited.
his level of excitement
Some
goes up to
days.
11, I would say.
We got pancakes on the griddle, we got eggs getting broken, we got bacon in the frying pan. Can't you hear it sizzle? We got OJ, we got syrup, we got butter by the pan. Feels like something's missing, well I wonder where it's at. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. Well, I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling kinda groggy. My joints are kinda achy and my brain is kinda foggy. Take a shower and a shave, I'm still feeling pretty mean. We'll get up in that kitchen and I grind up some beans. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. Well, we got pancakes on the griddle. We got eggs. They're all broken. We ate the bacon. Yes, we did. Nothing to do but just be here and sit. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start Dennis and Laura. Laura and Dennis Pancake Breakfast Show.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's get a little triangle action here.
Okay, make it happen.
Triangle. Come and get it.
Come and get it. I wonder what everybody's having for breakfast this morning. Something we used to do all the time was have breakfast, a little bit of breakfast.
Have a little pancakes. I would make pancakes, but we haven't done that for quite some
I
time.
know. Well, right now it would be kind of, I don't know. Because our dishwasher broke, we're getting it replaced by our generous landlord, but, I just really don't like hand washing dishes. It's one of my many foibles. Is that a foible? I don't know. I'm gonna check and see who's out there. Okay, so maybe you should fetch Spike from out in the backyard.
Well, it's way too early. Yeah.
Well,
let's
okay,
just-
you're gonna let him just like play around out there. Okay, I guess you know what you're doing. Oh yeah, look at everybody. There's so many folks tuning in, and now I'm going to greet them individually because I can. There's Vicky. I think you should win some kind of award for being first, Vicky, because generally yours is the first name I see, and we appreciate you. Yes, we do. There's Robert. Hi, Robert. Is it hot up there like it is up here? I guess they're having some fires up there.
Oh no.
In Napa. I'm not
Well, he's kind of far away from there.
not near Robert, but I think north. I think Robert. Anyway, yes, hot today here too. Amazingly, first time all summer that it's been this hot in Carpinteria. There's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Good morning to you, Miss Kathy Luna. Great to see you. B is being very exuberant this morning. She's saying huzzah. And she's got sort of an Irish thing going on here. Tis a fine afternoon in Dayton, Ohio. 77 degrees there.
Wow.
I didn't even look at it today. But writing a story about the best songs to get you pumped up for football. That would be a challenge for me. Not much gets me pumped up for football, I have to say. There's Marion and Jack. Hi, you guys. Must be sunny in San Diego as well. And there's Erin. She likes my hair. It takes a bit longer, and I'm not as good at blowing it dry as my stylist. She just does such a wonderful job. But anyway, yes, it's light and breezy just in time for the hot weather. And she says, good morning, loves.
Aw,
Erin!
thanks.
Erin. Well, this is a good thing to start out with. I do believe.
Yep.
Get everybody going, dancing around the house.
Four lanes turned to 2 lanes out on the edge of town. 2 lanes turned to dirt road. That's where we'll be found. Richie took the wheel when driving through the sand, and she knew the deal. Dealt another hand. We stopped there in the desert. Everyone got high. The night was clear as crystal. Stars filled up the sky. One way or another, we went to get lost. Had nothing left to gamble. But one more time, got a toss. Kenny pulled up in his Mustang. He rebuilt from scratch. Then he tried to pull the fast one. He just wasn't no match. Out in the desert floated up, giving us a signal that we weren't where we were before. lights were off. We stayed until the cops came, or until all the beer was gone. Rusty said, ain't gonna sweat it. Tomorrow's a small day. Couldn't hear what Mikey said. His radio's blaring as he drove away, tumbling past the tumbleweeds and the creosote. Mojave called the tribe out. Coyotes call it home. Coyotes.
Coyotes.
On these hot desert nights back in the day.
Hey, there's Dan Leesburg.
Hey, Dan. Dan.
What's up, Dan? Nice to see you. Hey, can I show the picture of my goat?
Yeah.
So, on the next street over, there's, like maybe a block down, there's a family that has sort of a very, very, very tiny little animal farm. There's chickens, there's geese, and there is one goat, and the goat's name is Twilight. It's not a great name for a goat. And the ladies that I paint with on Monday sometimes go over there and paint pictures of the animals, and I made one of the goat Twilight. Okay, I'm gonna go get it right now. Demonstration music. Okay, here it is. There it is. It's Twilight.
It's Twilight.
Can we zoom in on him? Or is that just, I don't know.
Well, let's see. I could probably do this. There's Twilight.
Twilight the goat. He's got quite a character, and he looks at you like that, kind of like off kilter. Just wanted to share that this morning because it cheers me up. So why wouldn't it cheer you up? Maybe you don't need cheering.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even close up put it on the close up camera.
Oh man!
If you want to try that again, so I have to go like this.
You mean that one?
Nope.
Which one? Oh,
This one. There we go. There it is. Close up on Twilight. The goat.
Twilight the goat. He's really amusing. Anyway, just had to share that. Hope you enjoy it.
The goat.
I probably should take it over to his family and gift it to them.
You know, I was always confused when people started using this term, the goat, standing for greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Because to me, you know, we're probably of an age, a lot of people here watching too, when goat meant somebody was a scapegoat for
right.
something, right?
Well, yeah.
So they were. I was like watching TV. I think it might even have been a football broadcast. And they're going like something like Tom Brady, he's the goat, and I'm going like, what? Goat? What did he like? What? Why is he the scapegoat for something? Did something bad happen?
Yeah,
and you're blaming it all on him.
It was a while before I realized it was an acronym.
Right. Yeah, and then it became that that. Are you talking about GOAT, or are you talking all capitalized, or are you just talking about
I know.
the goat?
We live in such confusing times.
Confusing times indeed.
Just like make up your mind.
Yeah.
Popular culture.
That's right. Popular culture.
Robert says it's a cool goat. And Vicky, you notice that there's a duck behind his back. Well, it's not on his back actually. It was standing behind him. So I had to put the duck in. It just shows how big he is. 'Cause that duck wasn't small.
Fixing on, thinking about fixing my radio. I can't remember how the goddamn thing got broke. I can't remember the last song that I wrote. I can't remember the last time that we spoke. Thinking about fixing my, thinking about the good old days. I can't remember a goddamn song we played. I can't remember where the money went we made. I can't remember why you didn't stay. It don't add up. Circles and the angles, it don't add up. The demons and the angels, it don't add up. I thought that you'd be faithful, would be there to the end, it don't add up. I'm looking for a way of looking at who I am. I can't remember the goddamn things I planned. I can't remember the flames I used to fan. I can't remember when the boy became the man. It don't add up. Circles and the angles, it don't add up. Demons and the angels, it don't add up. Thought that you were faithful, would be here till the end, it don't add up. I'm lying about trying to stop lying in bed all day. I can't remember having anything to say. I can't remember having this price to pay. Can't remember winding up this way. It don't add up. Circles and the angles, it don't add up. The demons and the angels, it don't add up. I thought that you'd be faithful, would be here till the end, it don't add up. I'm fixing on, thinking about fixing my radio. I can't remember how the goddamn thing got broke.
Do we even have a radio that you could fix?
Nope. We don't even own a radio, do we?
God, we've got 2 songs that mention radio.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just have to go out and get ourselves a radio.
Yeah, where would we go if there's no Radio Shack anymore?
There's no Radio Shack. It's too bad we couldn't find a Radio Shack. I need to buy a couple of switches. And I keep thinking I'll be able to just walk in someplace and buy them. But nope.
No longer, huh?
No longer Radio Shack. No more Fry's Electronics.
No, that's really sad. Remember what a fun trip that used to be?
Fry's Electronics was the best time ever. Just about in a retail environment.
I would always lose you in Fry's because I would get kind of enchanted with like a bunch of video, like computer games. Remember when they were on DVDs or
Right.
whatever they were on? CD-ROMs. Then I'd look up and you'd be gone because you'd be looking for switches or something.
If
Anyway,
you're looking for gizmos,
yeah,
they had lots of gizmos at Fry's Electronics.
and doodads.
Doodads, gizmos.
Yep. Oh, I tell you, I'm very nostalgic today.
Yeah. Well, that song, we've been getting together with some friends of ours we haven't seen in a little bit of time, and having discussions over meals, and it's been quite nice. And that reminded me of, but that I thought maybe because of some of the recent conversations, I think the character in my mind changed a little bit.
In
this song.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I think talking to somebody that you haven't had a conversation with in 3 dimensions in a long time, like kind of makes your synapses in your brain go down memory lane or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm remembering things that I haven't thought of in years, and I think it's perhaps triggered by that. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
They say that happens as you age, and, well, Ooh, fun. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you. Barb Davis. D minor, the saddest of keys.
D minor, the saddest of all keys. I'll bet you guys are all excited that this next Spinal Tap movie is. I'm kind of excited, and then I'm kind of,
Well, because
Spinal Tap was such a kind of perfect movie
yeah, and they
that this part 2, there's a lot of pressure for it to be.
well, and the thing is, because it's got such a storied, not just past, but it was made on a shoestring budget, and the people that were in it weren't necessarily celebrities then. Like, wasn't Paul Schaefer in it? And,
Yeah, Paul Schaefer,
like, Paul
and that was
Simon.
really the first time that that was really the first time that somebody had done a mockumentary like that.
Right. So
I knew people who thought it was real. The Spinal Tap was
for years.
a real band, and they thought that it was. They'd go like, how stupid those guys are, and then.
And now all this time has gone by, and they've got people in it like McCartney's in it, and Elton John is in it. Maybe it's like going to be too souped up a version, but who cares? I want to see it.
And the catchphrases. But this one goes to 11.
Barbara.
This one goes to 11. Yeah, I think.
I'm assuming she's referring to
she's referring to you.
my haircut.
Because I don't know that Carol Channing had a little thing like this.
Right, no, she didn't
that.
have the soul patch, so I'm assuming, unless she's referring to Stryker, which is possible.
No, I don't think so.
It's my haircut, I guess. That's funny, Barb. Okay,
Anyway.
let's play this song.
Scroll a little slower. Gomez sits at the corner table. His hair's black and shiny like the top of the table. He points to his glass. Sheila brings him another. She says sorry to hear, and he nods and smiles. He hums, my love is a painted rose, a china doll with a broken nose, a paper cup that's full of holes. My love, my sweet, sweet love. Lila sits next to Gomez in the booth in the corner. Her tears shine top of the table. She huddles in closer to force him to hold her. She's always cold and he always warms her. She sees my love is a long stemmed rose, a China doll with a pretty white nose, a champagne glass with a stem that holds my love, my sweet, sweet love. In this part of town, bars are for windows. In this part of town, you drink to remember. In this part of town, you wish you'd forget the faces of those you wish you could remember. Gomez nods by to Sheila and tips her 20. He grabs Elida's hand, pulls her up from the table. With his eyes he vows this is the last time. With their eyes they bury this place in the lawn. They sing our love as an autumn rose, a baby doll that has no clothes. Save the next glass for someone with something to lose. Our love, our sweet, sweet love. Our love, our sweet, sweet love. Our love, our sweet, sweet love.
It's like a little movie.
It is. And it's a little movie that happens, the setting is in it's a hot summer night. You know, you just can feel
I can see the
it's
pomade
steamy,
in Gomez's hair.
and yeah, you could see that. You could see that.
I can smell his Old Spice cologne.
Well, yeah, whatever cologne he's wearing. Could be Old Spice. Could be whatever somebody out there thinks. Maybe somebody else was thinking.
I'm just telling you what my movie
No,
looks
that's okay. That's okay. Everybody's movie for Gomez could be a slightly different thing.
I know. That's going to be what AI does next.
Tell you what to do, what to think.
No, you're going to tell it. I want to see a movie about Gomez, and it's a hot summer night, and he walks wearily into the, and they're going to make the movie for you.
Well, maybe it's time for a wish.
You think it's time for a wish?
Could be time for a wish.
All right, well, I think that makes sense. Oh dear, we're out of Kleenex.
Or maybe it just got moved. Maybe it just got moved.
Oh, maybe. Okay, so, got to arrange myself here. Do I have my camera?
You do. Yes, you do.
Okay, so here's my seasonal crown. Very fitting for this hot summer beachy day. Could be a beachy day if we wanted it to be. And I've got my wand, and all of you are busily assembling your wishes. Got to settle on one. Okay, everyone got your wish? So what we're going to do, hi Stryker. There's Stryker over here. I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, at which point I'm going to bop Stryker on his nose, his furry little nose, with my wand, at which point your wish will be granted. So let's make this happen. Here we go. Got your wish? 3, 2, 1. May your wish be granted. Shimmer, shimmer. Yeah. I think that was a very well-timed, accurate wish situation going on.
It's about time.
Yeah, right? But, it's not an easy thing what we do here. We've got this huge production team, but it's still...
That's right. The cameras have to be, you have to touch the right place on the iPad at the right time. You sometimes have to do that simultaneously holding a triangle.
That's right. There's so much to be done. Well, I hope that...
You have to make up stuff on the spot.
It's very improvisatory. So let's see, who do we know out there that has kids going back to school? Probably Aaron. Well, definitely Aaron. So how's that all going? I wonder. I have two 17-year-old piano students, and I'm at the bottom of their totem pole because I'm competing with tennis, marching band, jazz band, other types of lessons, and the serious subjects that they have to take. So going
Their
back
maths,
to
their literature.
That's right. So it's back to school for a lot. Don't you remember when you didn't have to go back to school until after Labor Day?
Yeah, it's like so early to go back to school.
So here I am getting nostalgic again. But oh well. So I wonder what you guys have planned today. Why don't you tell us? If you want to share what your day is going to look like.
And remember, you'd go get school clothes.
Yeah.
Sometimes your school clothes had been on layaway all summer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did they even have? I don't even think they have layaway anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Remember, you just pick out your clothes. They'd put it in a big bag. They'd set it back on the counter. Mm-hmm. And every once in a while, your parents would go in and pay on the layaway.
Yep.
Then you'd pay off the layaway.
And then you get to
and
retrieve
then you get
your
to
goods.
have your clothes, your school clothes.
Yeah.
Then you'd have your play clothes and your school clothes.
Yeah.
Get home, change out of your school clothes, put on your play clothes.
And hopefully, since you've been growing, they're fitting you a little better. And
yeah, your play clothes might have been a little shorter than your... Sometimes you just have to buy all new clothes because you were too tall for any of your
right,
clothes.
And so my mom would just then take our other clothes, box them up, and send them to our cousins back east because they had younger children. It's just the way things worked back then. It's hard to explain to people now.
Yeah, these young kids today,
These young kids.
These young people, they just go, they put in their Amazon, then they press go, and then they get it a day later, and they're all still unhappy about their choices.
Well, yeah, anyway. There's Jenny Chaney. Oh, Jenny Chaney. How I admire everything.
The hardest working woman in show business.
She is. She's just making it happen. I'm just so pleased and proud when I see your name on a not a flyer, a poster. Jenny Chaney, music director. Got it going on, girl. Makes me happy. So she's doing a production of Rent right now.
Rent?
Yep.
That's one show we never did.
We never have done that show. But I've seen it. We've seen it a couple of times. But anyway.
I only saw half of it. Our friend Jackie Arnold was on the touring company.
Right.
Then we went to see the show.
Oh, right.
And then she was sick and didn't perform.
That's right. We love you too, Jen.
Well, let's do this song. It's kind of a rockin' little number.
Okay. Let's see. Which instrument do I want to play?
I don't know. If I were a train, I'd scream down the track, hear my whistle blow wherever I pass. If I were a train, well, I wouldn't stop. I just to keep on running.
rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking.
If I were a snail, I'd keep off the path. You'd see my shell in the garden grass. If I were a snail, well, there I would hide. Just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking. 'Cause it all started with a rock, and it keeps rolling like a stone. Gravel is where we'll stop, but remember, friends, it all started with a rock. If I were a storm, I'd rain on the earth. You'd hear my thunder where I were. If I were a storm, well, I wouldn't stop. But just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking. 'Cause it all started with a rock, and it keeps rolling like a stone. Gravel is where we'll stop, but remember, friends, it all started with a rock. If I were God, I'd sit on a hill. I'd not make a sound, I'd sit perfectly still. If I were a God, I would never stop. Just to keep on rocking, 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 just to keep on.
Keep on rocking, baby.
Keep on rocking. Just keep on rocking.
My crown is ruining my coiffure. I can't get used to having this longer hair. I enjoy it though.
Well, let's see what songs to sing next.
Let's see, how does this even go? You would think that we would know, since we're just like listening to it all the time.
Okay, yeah, let's do that one. Here's a little number.
Here's a little number.
Hey, by the way, folks, that their documentary of Ed Sullivan is worth way more than the time investment to watch it.
And I've watched it twice now. It's
great. It's stunning.
Yeah. Isn't it on Netflix? Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Netflix. It's called I can't remember what it's called.
It's Mr. Sunday Night?
Something about Sunday night. Yeah. Stuff about Ed Sullivan that I never knew. I never knew that he was born in Harlem, and you know how much of a humanist he was.
Right. Yes, yeah. I didn't either. In fact, I had heard some other things, but no, he was.
Well, the picture was always painted that he was the one that said that Elvis couldn't be shown below his belt.
Right, that was the network.
It was the network. Anyway, it's wonderful. It's got so many great performances. just little snippets of performances from back in the day that, ones that I didn't remember. Very cool.
Oh, yes.
Highly recommended.
2, 3, 4. Night sky black top, rolling to a stop. Up shift, down shift. It's nobody's fault. In the middle of the lonesome, waiting for a sign. Should've known better than to get off the main line in a place where it won't rain. In a place where it don't rain. Flashlight or fire, there's nothing here to burn. Just a hunger to get somewhere, and a thirst that keeps you turning. There's no sense in going back. There's nothing left to lose. Forgetting and remembering, trying to get some clues in a place where it won't rain. In a place where it won't rain. Place where it won't rain. In a place where it won't rain. There's a train without a track. There's a boat without a lane. There's a heart without a love. There's a desire without an end. Night stars, black top. Sit or start to walk. Nothing left, nothing right. It's nobody's fault. In the middle of the silence, waiting for a soul. The path must have been traveled, and there's already a road in a place where it won't rain. In a place where it won't rain. In a place it won't rain. In a place where it won't rain.
I saw today, our buddy Klaus over there in
Denmark.
Denmark. He lives on a very, very small island, and he does a lot of, foraging around the island. And makes his dinner from wild mushrooms and stuff. And he's having a hard time finding them. He said they really are in desperate need of rain there.
Wow.
Right now in Denmark. Kind of interesting, because you think of Denmark as being so far north that it would be really cold, but they've had a very warm summer there apparently. Just so interesting to have contacts all over
Friends
the world.
around the world.
Yeah, it's very cool. I enjoy seeing his posts.
Yes, Klaus is strict vegetarian.
Yeah, very, very strict.
And in fact, I think that probably he, no, he wasn't this strict, but I know there's some vegetarians who that would be their thing, would be foraging for food. Like they wouldn't want to eat any food anything that was still growing, actually. So like if they could have an orange if it fell off the tree, but they couldn't have an orange that was still on the tree. That would be very strict.
Wow.
I don't think he's that strict.
Hard
But
to
he
know.
could be.
But, it's really interesting. Remember when he stayed at our house when we did that house concert way, way back when, and we ordered chicken ranch
Right.
for everybody for dinner for all the songwriters, and he couldn't eat meat, and so I had to very hastily open the fridge, and fortunately I had a almost full tub of hummus, which that's what he ended up having. But so, Mark Walker, what does that mean?
What are those coordinates, Mark?
You're not going to make us look that up, are you, Mark?
I don't know. All of our devices are in
Or in what?
48 latitude, or is it longitude? I don't know which.
Somebody
one is
else
first.
look it up and tell us. All our devices.
Tell us where Mark is. Where's Mark? That's the game of the day.
That is the game of the day. Where's Mark? Where's Walker?
Where's Walker?
That could be like a whole show.
We could make that a whole thing. Where
Yeah.
Mark just travels to places, he puts in the coordinates, and you have to tell him where he is.
Yeah. Sound like a good idea, Mark? Well, anyway, welcome. Good to see you. What's next, baby? What's next?
Well, it's kind of getting to the time where people might want to know what's going on with the
surf?
With the wild, wild surf.
Oh yeah, we did call up Moondoggy and Gidget.
Yeah, they're out there on the. They aren't coming by here. They're out there. They're out
They're
there.
out surfing.
They're out surfing.
That's right.
Hey, everybody! I'll bet if everybody had an ocean across the USA, they'd be on their surfboards like California. Hey, how many out there are wearing baggies and on safari to stay? Hey, I'll bet nobody here is at school, so they can't tell the teacher that they're surfing USA. But hey, if you're out here in good old Carpinteria, America's safest beach, the world's safest beach, as the advertisements say, you would be experiencing 0 to 1 foot conditions. Then, as I always say, if you're less than 1 foot high, that's overhead. That's big surf. That's a lot to do. And they say port of fair conditions, but isn't that just a matter of opinion? Come on, could be fun out there if you're a 6-inch kid or a 3-foot tall surfer. So here we go, 2 knots of the wind. You could call that nothing, no breeze really. We got a water temperature of a nice 67 degrees. Today's high temperature in Carpinteria is supposed to be 75, but the sun is out. It's been out all day, so it could feel like a few notches above that. And it is sunny, as I already said. Hey, and you know what? When I went on and looked at the surf report today, looked around, they recommended that if you're out there in the sun, that you use SPF 30.
Wow.
SPF 30. Of course, I have a big old bunch of hair covering up my skin, so I don't know, but, maybe put some SPF 30 on my nose if I'm out there so I don't get a sunburned nose. That would be nice. And we got us a high tide coming right up at 11:22, and we got us a low tide coming up at 4:56 p.m. That's p.m. p.m. Hey, Spike. Hey, what's up, Ray? Hey, man, well, we got a high tide coming up at 11:22, so I'm just hanging out, just kind of come in as the tide is waxing, and then when it's waning, I'll be taken back out to sea as I'm gliding and gliding, unless I don't want to go further out to sea, in which I will glide, 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 glide toward the shore. I might glide up, I might glide down, I might glide this way, and I might glide that way. But I'm going to glide, because that's what I do, is I glide and I abide. And that's the way that it is a Ray's life. Ray's life. TM. What's the TM stand for? Trademark. What does that mean? That means if any other Rays come on this show and say, use the terms Ray's life, they'll have to put some money in my bank account. Ray's life, TM. Ray's life, TM. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Wow. Well, what is that? Maybe that was a phrase that was out there in the public domain all along. Can you register that? TM, I did. Okay, well, I'll just have to remember that. I have to be very careful. That's right, because I could say it, and I wouldn't make any money. So, I don't know about this plan. Yeah. What if I said, and then, I would have to pay you. Yep. Or if you used it in print, or if you used it on a T-shirt or something like that, like Ray's Life, TM. Remember, you would have to put the little TM mark over right after the Ray's Life. Okay, well, that's good to know. Do we have to, sign a permission slip or anything like that? Well, you could sign a waiver, and if I was, feeling good that day, I might say, yeah. In fact, for you, Spike, you have a waiver. You can use the word Ray's Life, TM, anytime you want to, and I won't have to charge you for a copyright infringement or trademark infringement or any of that kind of stuff. Wow, thanks, Ray. Wow, that's really great. Yeah, people might think that, Ray's Life might not, might not be fair, Ray's Life, to be me, have the sole proprietor over the trademark of Ray's Life. But, that's the world we live in today, Spike. That's the world we live in today. Oh, well, maybe someday it'll be a free world, and then I can just waive everybody from using the terms Ray's Life without the TM. Gotta use Ray's Life, TM. Ray's Life, TM. And that is good. You might italicize it, when you use it, or, whatever. But, wow, okay. Well, hey, everybody, isn't it great if you could have a Ray's Life? Yeah, Ray's Life, TM. Ray's Life, TM. Ray's Life, TM. Hey, Spike. What? How come you're saying TM in my voice? TM. I don't know. Maybe it's because the trademark of Ray's Life is TM. Ray's Life, TM. Ray's Life, TM. I don't know what's going on here. Me neither. Boy, I don't know. It's kind of hot out here, man. I'm going to get back into the ocean where it's a pleasant 67 degrees all the time and just go ahead and live my Ray's Life. Okay, Ray. You live that life. Ray's Life. TM. Always remember, kids, if you use the term Ray's Life, put the TM mark after it so that we can give Ray all his credit that's due for coming up with a phrase, the Ray's Life. Ray's Life. That's Ray's Life, TM, found anywhere where you see Rays living life. Have a good time, everybody. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But, there is a possibility of a podcast called Ray's Life TM.
Well, yeah.
I'm seeing merch, the T-shirts as he mentioned, and
right.
There could probably
we better be careful because we're just already probably getting into some legal activity that we don't want to.
I know, right?
Have.
Well,
Let me see. We didn't do that one. I can go ahead and get rid of that. And maybe let's do this one because we've been hanging out with the cat a little
yeah, I
bit.
think that's a good idea.
We've been hanging out. We got to have 2 very nice dinners with our friend John.
Oh, yeah.
He's the greatest keyboard player that we know of in person ever.
And doubly blessed because of the restaurant that he turned us on to.
Yeah, we would highly endorse, if you're in the San Fernando Valley, more in the Encino Tarzana direction of things.
Everybody knows where Ventura Boulevard is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the vampires.
Right. Free.
And the vampires in Free Fallen are on Ventura Boulevard.
That's right. But anyway.
Ventura Boulevard. That Ventura Boulevard. Except there's a different area of Ventura Boulevard. That was
yeah.
But anyway, it's called Sol y Luna.
Sol y Luna
Sun and Moon.
is
The best.
the best food. Oh,
Guacamole. The best Mexican food we've ever had in our lives.
the best.
And we have some really stellar Mexican food around here. We've had stellar Mexican food all over the place, but Sol y Luna. And part of it is raised life there.
Nice, Kathy.
Nice. Yeah, so I guess you can get around the TM depending on how you spell raised life.
That's right. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, so we got to have this absolutely everything stellar Mexican. Oh, it was so good.
Great
So
service,
good.
and the
Great
ambiance
service.
is just so
Great,
different.
Great ambiance.
It's kind of romantic in there. Huge mural.
Just kind of transforms you into some other place. in
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Forget everything when you walk in the door, and it's not just because of the margaritas. It's because it's so cool, and they make a lot of places do that where they come and they make the guacamole right at your table. But boy, they really know how to do it there.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So anyway,
anyway.
we have recommendations.
So-
we should be taste makers. Is that what they
That's
call
right.
it?
Yeah.
That's what we should
be.
be. Because, we recommend...
Influencers.
Influencers, yeah.
So, Sol y Luna, if you're in the San Fernando Valley, West Side, Tarzana, Reseda, Encino area, go there.
And then the new Ed Sullivan documentary.
That's right.
Those are our recommendations for this week.
Little Johnny's playing in the band. Little Johnny's up there with a big everybody. Thanks, Kathy, for putting that up there. Yeah, it's on Ventura Boulevard. Now, did you say there were two? It shows as Tarzana on
No,
our
that
Google's map.
no, that was a mistake because I typed the address in wrong.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's in Tarzana.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Tyler, that's
What
a
are-
big question to
What are
ask.
that? Well, can you do? I mean, you usually don't play them, but you could show. You could demonstrate.
I can
it.
show you. But, you have to maybe know a little music theory to understand. So this bank of buttons would be the root of a chord. This is all about chords over here. So you've got, let's see, where's middle C? The way you find your way around is you look for the button that has the little indentation in it. Find it. You can see. Okay, there it is. So that's C. So that would be the root of your chord. And then you move over to here, and that would be the triad. Major triad. There's the minor triad. So you've got root, triad, major, and then root, minor. And then on some accordions, they have all kinds of other
Like diminished chords. and
but see, this
seventh
one has.
chords.
So there's your dominant seventh, and that's as much as this little accordion will play. It's major, minor, and dominant seventh. But my red accordion will play diminished chords as well.
I mean, then if you go up one button, is it the 4 chord? Or 5?
That's the 5 if you're going up.
Yeah, so one button up is, so let's say that was C, the first one. The next button higher in the list is the
Circle of fifth.
5 chord.
The
so
5
that's
chord.
the-
And then it does the same thing. Major, minor, dominant, seventh. So you kind of have to know functions of these chords. And my brain, I know that when people learn this when they're kids, it becomes second nature. And I understand the concept, but it's too much to do all that
it's a lot of coordination.
analysis.
Yeah. If you ever see a really great accordion player,
Oh my God.
there is, it's so impressive, even though it gets such a bad rap, as an instrument.
Yeah, because
It is
it's its own
really,
little orchestra.
yeah, it's really, because, and here's the thing, inside this whole box, so over here, you've got a whole set of reeds that just does those notes.
Right.
And so there's a mechanism inside, so if she hits that C note, so that mechanism is only going to allow air through the C reeds.
It's so delicate.
And then when she goes to play the rest of the chord, it allows air through the rest of the reeds that are in that chord. So it's pretty sophisticated. So when you hear the Oktoberfest band doing that,
So you can see it's kind of like rubbing your head and patting your tummy kind of a thing. Anyway, you asked, who asked that?
Tyler
Was it
asked
Tyler?
that.
Tyler, yeah, so that's, and I'm always really embarrassed when people ask me, oh yeah, you play accordion, that's so great, because I totally neglect like half of the deal here. But, because I'm a piano player, I can play chords on this part. I don't just play melodies, I can play chords. Can't play them both at the same time.
and if you guys see some guys coming up in the Oktoberfest bands playing accordion, they're doing the oompa on that side.
Yeah.
Oompa, 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 ba, oompa, ba, oompa, ba.
Yeah.
All on that side. They played the melody on this side.
And Aaron and Tyler, if you want, I keep wanting to make this a priority, and I haven't done it, but it may have happened already. But up your way, the Kotati accordion festival. It's like a worldwide accordion festival. Happens every year, and it's like all these tents with accordions in them. If you want to go buy one,
I've had accordion workshops and accordion concerts. And
yeah,
all
concerts
kinds of
all
stuff.
day. I think they have 2 stages. Everything from like legit classical music accordionists to like Weird Al kinds of accordionists to accordion ensembles. It's really cool, and I really want to go someday. But I've always had
Weird Al, by the way, is a virtuosic accordion player.
Oh yeah, just monster accordionist. And there are and it's like things that you don't know about people. Bruce Hornsby is as well.
Right.
And he's more famous as being a pianist, of course, but got me going on that subject, didn't you? So did that answer your question, Tyler? Maybe I'll make it my goal to include some because I know I could do well, that's the wrong key, but anyway,
A minor,
I could, yeah, I know, but then I'd have to find it.
Right.
And that's easier said than done. But anyway, oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I know. I want to. I guess Kotadia is far enough away from you guys that you would have to like dedicate a day to going over
Maybe
there.
we'll have to check that out.
But I would really like to go because it's only one weekend, and it's not like. I mean, you have to commit to it, but
Hardcore accordion.
yeah. Hey, there's Sharon Prentice. How are you guys doing, Sharon and Ed? Nice to see you check in.
They might have been the ones who brought our attention to the.
They are. I
Kotadia,
think Sharon and Ed are the
Oh,
ones.
she said it happened already.
Drat. Well, anyway, next year we've got a year to prepare now. Dan.
That's right.
Get
You
up
have a year to learn the left hand.
Learn the left hand, and let's see. We'll plan a house concert at Aaron and Tyler's, and then we'll just head over there. We'll drag Robert with us. He'll play Golden with us.
Yeah, we'll do all.
Hang
all
out with
kinds of fun.
McNiven for
Right.
a little bit of time. And McNiven and Mason, they're totally bonded at the hip.
Yeah.
Anyway, blah blah blah.
Everybody have a most excellent week and get out. Luckily for us, it's sunny out here. It's been overcast most of since let me see, April,
Yeah,
May.
easily.
It's been overcast most of the time, so we want to get out and get some sun. Maybe sit. They just opened up another. So if you're in the Santa Barbara Carpinteria area,
Yeah.
they just opened up one of the best coffee places. It's Dart Coffee, and boy,
And we don't
delicious.
give our praise lightly because
We're picky about coffee.
well, not only coffee but also
and
croissants.
croissants. They have they tied for the best croissants we've ever had. We are quite picky about croissants.
That's right.
Because we can be, because we're lucky, because Reynaud's in Santa Barbara is one of the best
most
French
delicious.
bakeries around. Even people from France say so. They do the best croissants, among the best croissants they've ever had. So, but they're right up there at what is it? Dart.
Dart coffee. Uh,
All right. Well,
Named after
all
the
this
dentist.
all this talking about food has made me very hungry,
Me
and
too.
we need to go take care of that. So have a good time, everybody. Enjoy your week.
Enjoy your week,
See you
guys.
next Sunday.